Hello children, welcome to English class. The third lesson, Prose, The Gift of the Magi, written by O. Henry. Now, I will introduce first about the writer. O. Henry, the original name William Sidney Porter, born in September 11th, 1862, died June 5th, 1910 at New York. American short story writer whose tastes romanticized the commonplace, in particular the life of ordinary people in New York. See children, I have given here a picture of O. Henry. He has written number of short stories, plenty of short stories, very much interesting. Compared to the other writers, his stories, it will be very much interesting while reading. We can't decide the end part. The end part, it will be totally different. Whatever we think, and surprise, thrilling. Like that here also he has written, one of the short story, The Gift of the Magi. Now before that I'm going to explain. I'll read hard words. Now the hard words, prudence, scrutiny, nimble, ardent, yearn, adorn. Now I'll read glossary. Parsimony, that means extreme stinginess, not spending money. Now stinginess means very much economical. Instigate, provoke or stir up. Prosperity, the condition of having good fortune. Unassuming, not arrogant. Agile, mentally quick. Envy, a desire to have something that is possessed by another. Cascade, a small waterfall or series of small waterfalls. Father, falter. Move hesitatingly as if about to give away. Ransack, search thoroughly. Meritorious, tastelessly showy. Meretricious, tastelessly and showy. See here children, I am showing you the picture, The Gift of the Magi, one girl. See, the girl is standing alone, and then see the hair, how long hair she has got. So this is a story about that. And the second picture, the man, that is husband and wife, both are. That girl name is Della, the boy name is Jim. Here in this Maggie, only two characters comes. The first character is Jim. He is husband, young husband, and wife, young girl Della. Both are husband and wife. In the first picture they are showing the long hair of the girl, and in the second picture he is holding a watch. See, backside of the girl he is holding a watch. They are poor, family, but they are having a great position, very precious and then costly position. That is, her hair is the costliest possession, and even the boy is having the watch, very antique watch. Now here I am going to explain about the story, the summary of the lesson. Children, as you all know the meaning of the word gift. Gift means, presentation. When we will go to any function, we will carry presentation. It may be either in cash or kind. Here in this lesson, the Magi means, Magi were the wise men who brought gifts to the babies in manger. Manger means it is a small trough in which they were carrying food or water for cattle. They initiated the art of giving Christmas presents. Their gifts were the expensive or the favorites ones of their loved ones. Children, in this lesson, there are two characters already I have mentioned. They are a young couple, Mr. James Dillingham Young and his wife Della. Both loved each other. In the same manner, the love and care between Jim and Della for one another was very great. Though they economically poor, belonged to very low income group, they had the ambition or wish to gift the best for one another. Both were planning very secretly before the Christmas, that is to give gift to each other, but they did not have money as they were poor. Children, Della had beautiful brown neat tough hair, very lengthy hair, and Jim gold watch, which was given to him by his father, were the second most precious possession of the poor couple. Couple means here husband and wife. Children, the writer compares Della's hair to Queen Sheba's jewels, and say that Della's hair were more attractive than Sheba's jewelry. He says that it, if Queen of Sheba had lived the flat across the air shaft means window, Della would have let her hair hang out the window someday to try just to depreciate. The depreciate means opposite of appreciation is depreciation or depreciate. Here the exact meaning is devalue Queen Sheba's jewelry. Follow? Compared to the lengthy hair of Della. At the same time, the writer compared Jim's watch to King Solomon's treasures to mention that Jim valued or treasured his watch more than the treasury of King Solomon. In other words, the writer says that if all the treasures of King Solomon are piled up along with Jim's watch, Jim would have pulled out his watch to envy the king. As Jim was getting very low income, it was very difficult to manage the family. The furnished flat was leased out to Jim at $8 or pound per week. It was not beautiful flat and resembled almost like a beggar's home. The doorbell was useless as it did not work. But with meager income, meager means very small income, Della saved $1.80 by bargaining with the grocer, the vegetable vendor, and the butcher, saving 1 or 2 pennies at a time. She wanted to buy a beautiful Christmas present for Jim, but with her saving $1.87, nothing worthy could be bought with such a small amount. Therefore, she decided to sell her long, thick, beautiful hair. The presentation should be surprise to Jim. So, Della went to the shopping center, went to parlors one by one, asking more amount, and at last she sold her hair and got $20. Next, with that money, she bought a beautiful platinum. Platinum means today, platinum is costlier than gold, children. Then she bought a beautiful platinum fob chain, which was simple and chaste in design, for Jim's gold watch. it was worthy to be fixed to the antique watch. Della went home excited and waited impatiently for Jim to arrive. All the whole, all the while, hoping that he would not get upset with her haircut. Jim came later in the evening. When he saw Della stood stupefied and slowly showed his Christmas present for her. Therefore, a set of three beautiful combs made of pure tortoise shell with jeweled rims. Rims means edge. Very beautifully, artistically made three combs he bought for Della selling his watch, which Della had admired so much and which would have looked great on her long hair. But where is her hair? All gone. Della pacified him, saying she sold her hair and it would grow soon, and eagerly gave him her gift. Jim slowly said that he had sold watch to buy her a gift. What is the use? No, comb is there, her hair was cut, and she has bought the fab, but no watch is there. No use of buying, presenting the gift. Thus, both of them had sold their precious possession to buy gift for each other. Thus, they were as exalted as the magi for their generous thoughts. The gifts were not useful to each other. But one thing I'll tell you in conclusion, when a wife loves her husband, it will not matter to her whether he is rich or poor. Love cannot vary according to financial status. Love counts in life. Now, this is the story about the gift of the Magi children. They both loved each other, and without the knowledge of others, they wanted to present a Christmas gift. They went and sold the high possession, that is hair and the watch. But according to the author, also we also will think that it's of no use. But here, what is the main theme and thing it counts is love and affection. Okay, not material. Okay, now I'll come to figure of speech. Now, what is alliteration? One of the figure of speech is alliteration, that means repeating the same sound in the same one sentence. I'll read one sentence. Life is made up of sobs, sniffles, and smiles, with the sniffles predominating. How many words are used? Sobs, sniffles, smiles, sniffles. Sniffles. Okay. Yes, sir, like that. Second one. I'll read like that. You find out. A former period of prosperity when its possessions was being paid $30 per week. See, I repeated. Period, prosperity, possession, and paid, and per. These are all the repeated words in the sentence. So when the words are all repeated in one sentence, the figure of speech is alliteration. The third one, repairing the ravages. Repairing ravages, right will come. Fourth one, suddenly serious sweetness. Yes. Suddenly serious sweetness. Now, you understood what is the alliteration, the figure of speech. They will ask you for one question. Any figure of speech they will ask you. If they give alliteration, easy to find out. Is it not? Now, lastly, I will proceed to the question, children. Simple question I will ask you. How did Della save her money? Number 2. What were the precious possessions Della and Jim had? Simple, no? You can understand easily. You can write the answer. Third, why did Della decide to sell her hair? Fourth, what did Della buy for Jim? Fifth one, were the gifts useful to each other? If yes, give the reason. If no, give the reason. So by this, I will stop my teaching. I hope that you all understood the lesson, and then I'll wind up. I'll come next class. I'll come with other lesson, very interesting lesson. Until that, take care and bye bye. Thank you.